Hey there, if you're struggling with your slice serve and you can't figure out a way to improve it, you're in the right place. I'm going to help you improve your slice serve by giving you some simple tips that you can go out on the court with tomorrow afternoon. Heck, you can even do it today if you want. So watch this entire video because I want to help you take your slice serve to the next level. My name is Jeff Salzenstein. I'm the founder of Tennis Evolution, and if you enjoyed this video today, make sure you give us a thumbs up, make sure your notifications are turned on and you've subscribed to the channel. And also at the end of this video, I've got a free gift for you, so you're going to want to watch to the end to find out how you can take your tennis to the next level. Let's get started with today's slice serve lesson. So we got to make sure that you have a continental grip. A lot of players have a forehand grip, semi-western or eastern even on the serve. A lot of players start out in a continental, which I'm showing you right now, and then when they toss the ball, they actually open their hand and change to a forehand grip. I see that one a lot. Are you one of those players that cheats like that? You can't do that. We got to get you in a continental grip, okay? Not going to go into a lot of detail showing graphics about it today, but you get the idea. If you've been playing tennis for any length of time, you know what a continental grip is. But here's some other things that I want to point out. I want to make sure that you got your trigger finger, your index finger is spread. Very, very important. I see players serve or even hit forehands with those fingers together like this. We got to angle the hand on the racket and have that trigger finger. When you do that, you're going to notice that this thumb is on the middle finger like this. If you don't do this, it's going to be on the index finger. Okay? So we're going to have that index finger spread. We're also going to have the heel of the hand off of the racket, okay? And we're nice and loose with that continental grip. All right, so with the continental grip, that allows you to hit the ball more on edge like this. That's not exactly how it looks when you're hitting the ball, but that's what the feeling should be. If you got the forehand grip, the pancake grip here, you're going to be hitting it more straight on. We don't want that, okay? So you're in a continental, and then you can swipe around the ball. Okay, you can swipe with that continental. You can even move the racket or the grip a little bit. If you're in a continental, you can even move it towards backhand a little bit so that when you start, the strings are facing up like this. Okay, that was a nasty slice right there. So today I want to go over the nuances of the power slice serve. And I still think you can hit that ball short in the box, even maybe if you're not meaning to do so. So what I want you to do is I want you to aim deeper in the box. So you put two targets down that create lanes deeper in the box. And that's where you aim. And when you carve around that ball and you hit that power slice serve, if it lands shorter in the box, that's a bonus. But we want to give ourselves more margin for error to make these serves. And I believe you want to hit the slice serve with a little more power so that the ball clears the net. And in case you don't hit it accurately, you're still making that serve and it has enough power. So instead of hitting that mushy serve, I want you to focus on making a more flush sound on the racket. So you're going to hit that power slice. And again, if you hear the sound on the racket, there's a lot of pace on that racket. So think of accelerating and really creating pace with your slice. I tell players to think of hitting a flat serve, a flat first serve, and then carving around it at the end. Instead of thinking of hitting slice from the very beginning, catching it mushy, having the ball dive in the net, think flatter, harder, and then add slice. And it has nothing on it. It just, I'm trying to hit a slice serve and it just doesn't really have a lot of action on it. And what I've found is that when players think about slicing their serve and they really try to slice it, there's a lot of times they don't get enough of the ball. And that's when that slice feels mushy and soft and doesn't have any action on it. And so what I want you to do is to start becoming aware of the sound of the ball off the racket. Now, I know I'm getting a little woo-woo here, but the sound on the racket will teach you what you need to do to hit a great slice serve, a slice serve that has a combination of power and slice on it. So when I hit a mushy slice, it's going to feel thin on the racket. It's going to sound thin on the racket. Okay? it's going to have that slicey sound, but it's not going to have a lot of power. So if you are hitting it mushy and it's just diving down to the net, you've got to get more of the ball. You've got to listen for the sound off the racket, and you have to almost make the adjustment each time that you hear it off the strings, and you have to tell yourself, okay, more of the ball, less of the ball. So instead of judging your serve and saying it stinks, or why is it so mushy, why is it soft, why is it not slicing, listen for the sound. This is a huge key because your body will start to figure it out. So that felt pretty good. I think I could have gotten a little bit more on the ball. So I'm going to try to listen for a little more of the ball off the racket. And that felt better. So what I want you to focus on, again, is listening for the sound. And most players that are hitting mushy, soft slice serves are not getting enough of the ball, and they're thinking of slicing it too much instead of adding power. And I'm a big believer, when you're going to hit a great slice serve, think of actually hitting the serve pretty flush and then slicing it afterwards. Now, I know that's a weird concept because the ball's already gone. How can you slice it after? It's more the intention. And this is the problem players are having when they try to hit their slice serve. They're thinking slice first, just slice around the ball, and there's no power on it. So I would suggest you go power first, then slice. That's why I call it a power slice, and that's how we take the mushiness out of the slice serve. I'm a big believer that even if your opponent knows what's coming, if you execute your game first and foremost to the best of your ability, you're going to come out on top. You're going to do all right. You're going to have a lot of fun playing tennis, and you're probably going to win more matches. If you get so caught up in the disguise element and less on the execution, you're going to struggle. Okay, so let's get into it. So if I'm hitting a serve, if I'm hitting a flatter first serve, and my toss is more in this area right here, okay, probably above my shoulder here. Okay, if I hit that serve, and now from the same toss, I try to hit a wide slice. And you know, it doesn't really slice that much. And I'm trying, and I'm trying. Come on, from the same toss, I know I can do this, but it's not really slicing. We got to make some changes. We got to try something different. Now, there are technical ways around this, but I'm a big proponent of saying, you know what? If you want more slice, toss the ball a little bit more to the side. Yeah, they're going to see it, but I'm going to explain what you can do. So toss it more to the side, and now I'm getting the sidewinder action. Okay, that's an ace. I don't care. I'm telling you, I don't care if someone knows. They see that toss go out to the side. If I hit a serve like I just did, it's either going to be an ace or they're going to be stretched and struggling, and I'm okay with that. Then you might say, well, Jeff, if you toss it out to the side, my opponent can move over to the alley and cut that serve off. Hey, great. Guess what I'm going to do now? You know, right? I'll go down the tee. I'll toss it to the side, down the tee. I'll blame that one on the dead ball. To the side, down the tee. There's my ace. So you can toss the ball to the side, more to the side, not use your first serve toss, and slide around it and hit it out wide. Yes, you can do that. Reason number one is when you hit the slice serve, it allows you to open up the court. I know that sounds obvious, but if you look at all the pros playing on the tour today, they are using this wide slice serve to open up the court. It feels great to be able to serve, to hit a serve, and see your opponent stretched out and have and be able to open up the court that way. Okay? That is a huge reason why to do it. And you could start, as a righty, you could start every game like that. First point of every game, you could serve out wide. Even if they know it's coming, they've got to hit a lucky blistering winner, and it doesn't happen that often. So you're opening up the court. So important. Okay. Reason number two that builds on opening the court is you get to attack your opponent's weakness on the next shot. So again, as a righty, if you hit this serve out wide, okay, to the righty's forehand. Okay, you hit it out wide. I know I missed that one pretty far wide. You get to make them run and hit a backhand on the next shot. So you hit the serve out wide, and now you're looking to attack the open court and play to the right-hander's backhand. So you're making them run to the backhand. If you're a lefty, you can serve out wide and test out their running forehand. I'm hoping that just one of the tips I gave you today can help you take your slice serve to the next level. And I know that if you go out on the courts this afternoon or tomorrow, you can apply one of these strategies to help you out. And that's what I'm committed to helping you do. And that's why we want to deliver the best content possible. And if you enjoyed this lesson, make sure you're subscribed, turn on the notifications, and hey, give us a thumbs up, because when you smash that button, it's going to actually let everybody on YouTube know that I kind of know what I'm talking about, all right? So I would love that favor if you think this video provided value. And before you go today, I've got a special offer for you. I've got 3 more tips that I want to share with you on the serve. And really what this tip is about is avoiding the 3 amateur mistakes that almost everybody's making on their serves. And all you have to do is click the link in the description below or somewhere in this video to learn more about how you can avoid these 3 amateur mistakes. So get started doing that so that you can go deeper with me and improve your serve in the rest of your game. See you soon.